It's the shoes again. You're already late. You snap, just put them on. Your child screams, tosses a shoe across the room, and collapses in tears. On the surface, it looks like defiance, but what it isn't about, it's not about those shoes. One mom, Jessica, that I worked with, battled the same fight every single morning. She tried everything, pleading, bribing, threatening. But of course, you know the answer. Nothing worked. Then we discovered the real problem. Of course, it wasn't defiance, it was sensory overload. The seams in her son's socks felt like sandpaper on his feet. The moment she switched to seamless socks, the morning chaos evaporated. Same child, same routine, different outcome, because the root cause was finally addressed, which is something we don't really talk about in parenting or in how we deal with kids' behavior. The L in comms is looking for root causes. Behavior is never random, it's always a clue. Sometimes the root is in transitions, like moving from play to homework. Sometimes it's anxiety, the worry about what's happening at school or kids or just how hard the work is. Sometimes it's as small as an itchy tag or a scratchy fabric or the way food feels in a mouth that pushes the nervous system into overload, which is freak out, frustration, shut down. When we stay stuck in the same behavior, we fight the same battles day after day. But when we pause and ask, what's fueling the fire? We can finally address the real need instead of a surface struggle that causes us to really be in a friction state with our kids that they don't want and you don't. So here's your action step. You're going to pick one recurring behavior this week. Don't just label it defiance. Write it down, when it happens, what came right before it, what your child might be feeling, and what you might be feeling. Over time, patterns will appear, and these patterns will tell you the story of your child's nervous system that they can't put into words, no matter how bright your kid is, because you can't find the root. You just need to stop, right, with these meltdown back and forth. The stopping of the fighting is those exhausting battles that happen over and over because you're not looking for root causes, right? That's what this comms protocol is about. If you want help spotting triggers and decoding your child's behavior so you can stop this co-dysregulation cycle, this reactivity cycle that's really leaving you and your child exhausted, frustrated, feeling hopeless, making you feel like you're a lousy parent, well, when you're not, because you're just not really understanding the nervous system. But if you want help with that, all you have to do is subscribe to our Dysregulation Insider. You just go to drroseann.com/newsletter, and it's going to give you the actionable tools that you need every week in your inbox. And of course, like and subscribe this video and make sure to watch the next one in this series.